What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to DJ Talks, and this time we've got well, did you know there's International Men's Day? Oh, I didn't really know there was one, but there is one, and that's what we are gonna react to. Let's see what it is. Never seen this video. It just popped up, so this should be fun. All right, so here we are. Yeah. So it's not that long, only 58 seconds long. Let's go.
I've got to say, I've been on our Facebook page and seen all the comments from men saying, well, I'll celebrate International Women's Day once there's an International Men's Day.
I've seen a lot of that as well.
There is an International Men's Day, you idiot.
Oh, there is?
Google it. For goodness sake, this is why I hate people.
You can't say that,
honestly,
Jack.
no,
Wait,
you despair. You think, really? This is the evolution has reached this point?
Well, you know, it's like we wouldn't need an International Women's Day.
Sorry.
As Jacinda
No, it's
Ardern
just
said,
embarrassing. When,
we weren't getting beaten up in our homes, or we were actually...
I don't know if I can continue with the video, but like, I just want to, when at the in the beginning, I basically said I didn't know that there's International Men's Day because, well, I actually I want to Google it, if there is one. Just actually hang on, let me. The International Men's Day is 19 November. All right. Okay. So there is an International Men's Day, but I think the thing is, it's not publicized. The fact that men are asking that and the men are saying that, which I'll get to in a moment, means it's not publicized. There's a lot of things that isn't publicized. Like, I'm gonna make a bit of a point here. Is I'm all for the Pride Month that happens in June and everything, but what I think's what's happening is the meaning of Pride Month for the, you know, it's about them fighting and getting and celebrating that you're able to be who you are and express what you feel and express your feelings and everything. But it's now turned into like a whole marketing scheme. I mean, when Pride Month starts, you got all brands of everything changing all their logos to the Pride colors, and then their whole marketing schemes around Pride. Their adverts are all centered as Pride. It's all fair and well, but did you guys know that along with Pride Month is also in June is Men's Mental Health Awareness? Did you guys know that? Because I didn't. I saw a TikTok of a guy that was coming home, and he was essentially just saying, you know what, I'm just gymming. He was done with work, I'm just gymming, and I found out that it's mental health awareness, and it's sad to find out that this is an unknown thing, and that it's not really been publicized. But you know what, we move, we carry on, because you got to keep pushing no matter hard times. You keep pushing. And it was scary because mental health for men is such a massive thing at this moment that is not really looked after. There's no real like companies pushing or anything, and it's now gone into Pride, a money-making scheme, which is wrong, because Pride Month is all about celebrating the achievement that you're allowed to be who you are, and the continuous fight to always ensure that you're not subjugated, or, you know, you're not turned against, and people don't hate you just because of you have a way of thinking. But it was so alarming for me just to figure out, like, I didn't even know that, because no one pushes that agenda. But also at the same time, as men, we're not really saying, you know, what the hell, why is it not this, why is it not that? And then you look at this. I guess, as always, you say Women's Day, I'll start celebrating Women's Day when there's a Men's Day. In my opinion, that kind of comment is just stupid. I didn't know there's a Men's Day. Now I do, 19 November, but it still is not making a difference to me, because I understand what Women's Day is for, and you know, it's there to empower women. The same way Pride Month is there to empower that struggle that people are allowed to express who they are. And I don't like the comment, because it is stupid, because just because there isn't the opposite of what you want, so there's Women's Day, so there should be a Men's Day. No, you know, celebrate women, because women are great, you know, and it's a fine line. But it going to that thing where I didn't even know there was a men's awareness, mental health, such a like tongue twister. I didn't know that it was there for June as well. It's kind of on a similar point. Yeah, it's not being publicized, not pushed. And I guess if it was out there in the media, people wouldn't be saying idiotic things like this. I think in general, you shouldn't just be saying, well, if there's that, if there's this, it'll be that. Then I'll celebrate that. If there's, I'll support that. If there's that, it's like you're not getting the point of it. But I think we're on such a fine line. It's like we want equality, but we backhand the equality if it doesn't suit the agenda right now. It's like women's equality at the moment doesn't seem like women's equality when it comes to like feminism. It looks more of woman dominance, and it's hectic and it's crazy. But let's see how the video goes on. There's only about 20 seconds left of the video, but let's see how it goes.
Represented at the highest level.
Okay, I'm just making mental note. Don't talk about International Men's Day and don't talk about Ed Sheeran.
Here's the thing. There is an International Men's Day. There's probably less reason to celebrate International Men's Day, but there are just so many idiots who go online and write, oh, well, what about International Men's Day? There is an International Men's Day.
The show, he's a bit of a prick. And I tell you why, is because you got to look at it like this. If there is, and majority of the people keep saying, like he's saying, there's just so he gets irritated with people just saying some idiotic things. The fact that you know it doesn't mean someone else didn't know it, and the fact that there's a mass majority just saying, well, there's no Men's Day, why must I celebrate Women's Day, which in itself is idiotic. But the fact that so many people saying that shows you that it's not been pressed, it's not been publicized. And I don't get his saying why it shouldn't be a thing. I think everybody should be celebrated the way everyone wants to celebrate everything. But I fear we're getting to a point where when it comes to men, if it's a men's thing, if it's a men's day, what's the point of celebrating? Like he's saying now, he's an idiot. Seriously. Just because you think he knows something, someone else doesn't, so he criticizes someone else for not knowing it, but not realizing that there's a mass majority that don't know it, me included, now know it. The line may be stupid. If there's, I'll support Women's Day if there's a Men's Day, is stupid. I don't like that line. But we're going to say like, oh, it's not that, like, I don't think it's as important. We don't need to, like, he's a man and he's not even advocating for men, if you get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to sound like a misogynist, but he's not even uplifting men when I feel he should. He says he could have turned his, like, you know, and I wouldn't say, you idiots, you know, Google it. I say, listen guys, you can even go Google it. There actually is he could have turned and said, and he could have turned this, it's so scary to see that how many people don't actually know there's a Men's Day. Says it shouldn't really be celebrated. He's an idiot. He's a prick. I don't know why he's done that. He could have put this in a much better light. He could have put it in a light where people are now more aware. He could have put it out there and made a thing where, why aren't these things like Men's Day being publicized as much as others? Yes, maybe the Women's Day, because it holds more prestige or holds a bit more oomph to it, like it should be celebrated more. But I mean, overall, it's just crazy because we're finding no balance. We're finding nothing. We are so different. It's funny because we are so different as women, male and female. We are so different. It's funny how we are trying to find some equilibrium in that itself. I think equality in life is definitely what we strive for. But just because if I'm getting the same as you and you getting this, or we both getting the same thing, doesn't mean we can have the same equal outcome. Because if you are getting an outcome and I get an outcome and they're both the same, doesn't mean I'm going to react the same with the outcome. Because the outcome that you get and I get are the same. I might not like that outcome, but you might. Benefits of equality don't mean quality of outcome, you know, because like I'm not gonna, if we both get the same outcome, I'm not gonna feel happy about that, and maybe you will. It's, you never know, and it's so crazy. But this guy's a bit of I think a cynic in it, because it's like saying, you idiots, Google it. Like, shut up. The fact is, you not seeing the bigger picture is that so many people like myself didn't know there was a Men's Day, nor did I even know there's a men's mental health awareness, you know, and awareness month. Told you, it's a tongue twister. So he's done it completely wrong. He could have advocated, say, yeah, listen, understand, you know, Women's Day is definitely important, but you know, there's people saying, why isn't there? He said, well, listen, there is. If you Google it, you'll see it is this so-and-so day of the year. And, you know, it is a big thing. And I think the fact that so many people don't know it is a bit alarming, and we maybe need to put it out there more so people don't have these idiotic lies, like, you know, because I think to go again, I say, if you go and say, oh, I'll support Women's Month when there's a Men's Month, it defeats the purpose. That's not the point. But let's see how this finishes.
It's in November. I'm sure you can celebrate.
He does nothing. He's just. It's just crazy. There's a lot to take out of it. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think of it. There's so much, a lot of tongue twisters with this video, but hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Otherwise, subscribe, stay tuned for all the latest videos, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with how he was approaching things? Do you agree that we don't have enough media out there on a lot of maybe the men's stuff and everything? But I want to hear your comments. That's the main thing about DJ Talks, and as always, I'll check in the next.